The real reason we're here though is because apparently Polo G thinks he is the hottest in the game when it comes to leaks. I don't know about y'all, but he's definitely what is it called, representing his username right now, Polo Capalot. Because I don't know about you, Polo is not the hottest when it comes to leaks, although we're gonna get into a couple songs that leaked that are actually going crazy in like his SoundCloud and like the leak. I didn't even know Polo G had leaks like this until yesterday when people were arguing with me on Twitter. But where did he say? Right here. I'm probably the hottest rapper in the industry with leaks right now. But for real though, who behind this shit? This reminds me of like those Jack Harlow stories where someone says like, yo, what NBA player would you fuck? And then Jack's like, man, what the fuck are you asking? And then underneath he'll be like, well, like how long his dick though? Nobody gives a fuck about Polo G? Well, okay, so here's the proof. Let me find it for y'all. Basically, there's this new song called, what is it? What is it called? Does anybody know? It sounds like a James Bond song. And by the way, that private school guitar, that private school theory was disproven by his mom, who came out and knew that he was getting defamed because, you know, if they found out Polo Capalot was went to a private school while meanwhile he's rapping about catching bodies and all types of shit, that wasn't gonna fly. So she just made sure the public knew that Polo G was just in like military school for like a year or something, and it was public. And yes, it was Smooth Criminal. Thank you. Let's look at this and let's listen to it. Let's see if it's the hottest thing in the world, and we're gonna check how many views this shit got. All right, so we're pulling it up on SoundCloud, where apparently it's been bussing. In 13 days it got 2.86 mil and 742k, 946, 94.6. I cannot read. And so there's hella. Okay, so he got, you know, like I'd say 4 mil views at least on SoundCloud. Let's check YouTube. Polo G Smooth Criminal, 61k. What? People are thinking that this is the hottest shit in the streets right now, but I guess their YouTube's copyright and claims is a little bit more streamlined than SoundCloud's. Okay, so 100k here. It really ain't popping on YouTube like that. So I mean, I'm not the one to say, and we're gonna check out Comethazine as well because I got something to say about that. But how many views does Juice WRLD and TikTok blew Smooth Criminal up? That makes sense. So I guess TikTok is like the leak, what's it called, gatekeeper, the leak gatekeeper. Even though if it goes mainstream on TikTok, it's going mainstream, like your mom even hears it. Hopefully your mom ain't on TikTok though shaking that ass, because she got too much cellulite for that, and I don't want to see no cottage cheese unless I'm making some fucking scrambled eggs. As I was saying though, I feel like Juice WRLD leaks, it's hard to compare because there's literally like 40 Juice WRLD leaks that release every single week. Not actually, I'm, you know, using hyperbole a little bit, but still. So like the views are kind of spread out throughout the days, but the total is definitely way higher than this 4 million total from all of these SoundCloud uploads. So I don't know what the fuck Polo G is talking about. He's definitely, don't count it, it's one leak. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And also, we got to talk about this. So in comparison to Polo G, I don't know who's buying these Smooth Criminals or Smooth Criminal leaks. Actually, I'm not going to play it because I don't want to get copyrighted, but I doubt that anybody's copping these leaks. This is just one of those leaks that just was, you know, released under the radar. Nobody knew. I don't think there was a group buy or a private buy. Maybe there was like a Polo G hacker got some D pics, kept that for the personal vault so they could beat off to it, because you know how Polo G fans, they're low-key worse than Youngboy fans, but they just like gave this one to the world. However, I think Squirt Reynolds posted it right here. A single person dropped over $10,000 in a group buy for 2 Juice WRLD songs. The total amount for the group buy was 22.5K. Sick to my stomach. And here's the proof. This dude's name is Daniel. Daniel dropped $10,748,000 on I don't know how many songs, but it was a group buy for $22,500 total. And then Pex F dropped 4K. Even Julian, bro, they gotta look in the mirror, look at themselves and tell me they are not homosexual for Juice WRLD. To put $10,000 down. Imagine your son, and look, I'm not homophobic. You can be homosexual for Juice WRLD. Just admit it though, you know? Just say you want his dick in your ass. If your son dropped $10,000, like you gave him like a little, you know, what do Jewish people do? They have a bar mitzvah. You gave that boy $10,000 because Jewish people, they do be giving money like that to their sons and daughters. And he spent that $10,000 on a juice leak. I don't give a fuck if you're rich. Maybe you got 100K or $1 million because you're a trust fund kid. I get it. It's nothing to you. But still, the principle remains. Why the fuck would you put $10,000 into a group buy by which literally you have no ownership in the song? Like, I get it if you're gonna buy a private song, you're a private buy, so that you can, it's an investment. You can then sell it later on for a higher price. I'm all about that bag, baby. I get it. But to literally, this is just throwing $10,000 into a furnace. You're never gonna get this. This is literally like, I don't know if y'all saw on Twitter, there was this dude who, or chick, this e-chick or e-girl, whatever. She said, like, somebody or one of my followers just sent me 2 Bitcoins so I can start trading. And then people were replying like, damn, he literally sent you 130 racks just to be called one of your followers. The disrespect for your own self to be giving that much money to an e-girl, bro. Go fuck like 1 million prostitutes. They're only $50 sucker fuck. Trust me. I've been to Amsterdam. I've been to the red light district. It ain't that much money. And if you got 130K, just go to Amsterdam, pay for the flight to Europe or wherever you are. I don't know where you are. Bitcoin, you can be from like fucking Australia, any country. You could be in Africa. What the fuck are these people doing? You definitely know that these people do not get laid. Spend that on a bottle at the club, get a table, get a bunch of bitches, be like, yo, I got 130K, Bitcoin is up 10%. You know what that means? That means we getting a table, we gonna get lit, we gonna pop some Molly. But no, he had to give it to a group buy. I get it, like, you know, he's the homie. A lot of Juice WRLD fans are saying like, respect Daniel. You can see it right here. Respect Daniel, Bob. It actually got 30 likes. Bro, I have no respect for Daniel for throwing $10,000. I don't give a fuck if he's Jeff Bezos' son. You don't, it's the principle. You don't throw $10,000 out the window. I bet Jeff Bezos will be pissed as well about his son doing that. Because you know how hard Jeff Bezos or Daniel's dad worked or studied or researched or whatever to get $10,000? He was selling books for like 10 years before Amazon blew up to what it was today. It's crazy. So let's relate this back to Polo G. I'm sorry. Polo G is not the hottest when it comes to leaks. Once Polo G's leaks are selling for 20 racks and got fiends like Daniel, Pex F, and Julian throwing that much money, and this is a regular occurrence, then he can say that he's the hottest with the leaks. I wouldn't even say Cardi's over Juice WRLD. And the fact that they're relating views over here from Smooth Criminal, the Juice leaks aren't even on SoundCloud and what's it called, and YouTube. They're listening to like on local files and whatnot in their little juice hub where they're beating up. That's why it's called Juice Hub. They literally beat off to juice leaks, you know? And Jeff Bezos' bald head, because he's looking buff lately. Have you seen him? So that's my TED Talk. I always speak on don't buy features from underground rappers because they're gonna scam you. People, this has been a pandemic. I've been seeing a lot of y'all in the chat saying shit about like getting scammed for $300 from all these underground rappers. Don't buy underground rapper features, and don't buy leaks. Maybe if you got like 10 bucks and you just want to you feel good, like you made a couple make a couple bands. The most that I could respect is like 100, given your situation. If it's all you got, no, go eat, my son. Go eat like McDonald's or something. Maybe throw $10. But yeah, the Juice WRLD fan base, you gotta give it to him though for being very dedicated. That's all I gotta say.